Today I'm running my HBX 299-7A and I made a change. I'm running these GRP speedrun tires on here in place of the tires I've been recently running. These AimRock tires were great. Got a set of these, 4 of these. They're like $27. As you can see, they're quite tall. They're 120 millimeters. These are 99 millimeters. And these added about 7 to 8 miles an hour on 3S above the stock tires. I wanted something that could handle speed better because today I'm running 4S as well as 3S. I do have these really good Gone Banana foam tires, which are about the same size as these GRPs, and they're lighter, so they're better for speed runs. But the problem is if you crash, they get chewed up. So that's why I'm running these GRP tires today. So we'll go ahead and see how fast it is. We'll be running the ZTW ESC 2S to 4S capable. It's gone 108 miles an hour. My tracks is Bandit, so it should have no problem handling the torque of the stock motor here. Running the stock gearing. The only other modification I have done to this, other than the enlarged battery tray, is the LDA RC transmitter and receiver. This transmitter gives me the range I need for speed runs in this car. It extends the range of the stock unit from about 400 feet, and this goes closer to 700 feet. A lot of nice functions on here, and definitely recommend this transmitter for about $40. Last time out here, I really wasn't picking up any speed with the larger tires on 4S than I was over the stock tires, which really shocked me because again on 3S I was picking up 7 to 8 miles an hour. I may have just maxed out the power this motor can deliver, but we'll see what happens today running these GRPs, and we're going to do 3S and 4S. First up is the Lipeiror 3S 2200 milliamp hour LIPO. The GPS is zeroed out and reading. Now I expect the speeds to fall from 53 miles an hour last time out here with this battery, probably down closer to mid 40s, but let's see what it does. The truck's definitely being a little twitchy, but it is what it is. 45.1 miles an hour on the Lipeiror 3S 2200 milliamp hour LIPO, which is a little slower than the stock tires, but that's expected because these aren't really going to balloon. Now next up is what should be my fastest 3S 2200 milliamp hour battery, this Turnigy Panther battery. This thing outperformed the Lipeiror in my Bandit, but let's see what it does here in the HBX 299-7A. All right, I have the Turnigy Panther in here, and the GPS is zeroed out. The car is really twitchy. All right, we picked up 1 mile an hour exactly, 46.1 on the Turnigy 3S Panther. Next up, I have the 2 stock 2S LIPOs in here. I'm running them in series, making them 4S. Link to the video description to this cable. You can get on Amazon. This with one that also runs the batteries in parallel. Both of them are like $8. So I've gone as fast as 60 miles an hour with this setup on the stock tires. This might be slightly slower though because these tires don't really balloon. So let's see if we can get high 50s anyway. Again, last time out I was shocked that running this setup it went no faster than 60 miles an hour. I expected it to go around 65 miles an hour or so with the larger tires, but it just did not happen. Okay, the stock 2S batteries are in here running 4S, and the GPS is zeroed out. Now this may well be really hard to control. We'll see how it goes. I've never done this on these tires, so wish me luck here. I might need it. A little twitchy. Almost lost it there for a second. And one last run coming back this way. Did we reach 60? No, 57.6, which I guess is about to be expected because these tires do not balloon. What this truck really needs is some taller gearing, and unfortunately with the stock mount, you can't easily change the gearing. So my buddy Britt over at 1/10 Scale RC Performance, link in the video description where you can see his channel. He's doing a lot of great stuff with this HBX truck. And he's actually in the process of developing a adjustable motor mount, which should allow us to get a little more speed out of these trucks. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what he does with that. But definitely check out his channel. Once I get some taller gearing in here, running these speedrun tires will, pay more in the way of dividends. But right now we're actually a little slower. About 3 miles an hour slower, 2.5 miles an hour slower than the stock tires were. But it is more stable. It's still twitchy, but definitely more stable than the stock tires were at these speeds. Next up, I'm going to throw the Panther in here. I don't know if it's going to reach 60. That would be a huge difference in the speed of these LIPOs, but we'll see what it does. And now I have the 4S Turnigy Panther battery in here, and we'll see what it can do. Okay, the GPS is zeroed out with the Turnigy 4S Panther battery in here. Had the lift, back on the throttle. We're into it. Had the lift at the very end of the run there. Man, this thing's like on ice. All right, one more run coming back this way. $59.1 miles an hour, so not quite the 60 I was really hoping for, but we picked up some significant speed over those two stock 2S batteries I was running in series. We do one more run here. Full throttle. 58.5. These smaller batteries do drop in performance pretty quickly. Getting the handle of it though, getting the hang of it. And it's running pretty good now. Plus these tires are breaking in. The rear tires is the first time I'd run them, and these things are very hard and greasy when they come out of the box. And the grip will improve with these as I keep running them. Plus, these are the XM7 compound in the front and the XM5 compound in the back. So they're really set up for running on warmer days. Today's a little cooler than it's been. It's in the low 70s right now, and the asphalt's not very warm because it's first thing in the morning. There we go, 58.2. Not bad, not bad at all. Definitely picked up some speed over those stock batteries. Maybe I'll throw those back in here and do a few more runs with it and see how quickly the performance deteriorates with the stock batteries versus the runs I just did here. But before I do that, let me check and see how hot are things getting. That was a lot of runs back to back. Both times I ran over a half mile, so it's gone well over a mile almost continuously. And yeah, that's pretty hot. I can only hold my finger on the cooling fan for about 3 seconds and it starts to burn, and even less on the motor itself. So it's hotter than it would like to be running, that's for sure. And I really need to get a cooling fan for this. I haven't invested in one yet. But there we go. The Turnigy Panther 4S LIPO. These Panther batteries have really provided exceptional performance and outperformed all the other batteries I have in the 3S size. I don't have any other batteries this size in 4S, but the 3S was really quick. And this was no different, easily outperforming the stock 2S batteries running in series. Okay, I have the stock 2S batteries back in here running in series. The Panther battery did 3 sets of speed runs and it was still going 58. The previous best on these 2S batteries in series, the stock batteries, was 57 miles an hour on the first set of runs. I'm curious though, after I do a couple sets of runs in this, how much it slows down. Is it gonna drop to 56 or 55 pretty quickly? I think it will, but let's see what happens. Yeah, we're already down to 56.1. I might need to let the motor cool down for a minute before I run it anymore. Then let me take a look in here. Yeah, I'll let this cool down for a minute or two, and then we'll do one more set of speed runs. But I think it's going to drop down closer to 55. So after the third set of runs, yeah, we dropped down to 55 miles an hour. I'm going to go ahead and compare the final voltages with the stock 2S batteries versus the Panther 4S. So we're down to about 3.87 volts per cell, 3.9 volts, somewhere in that range. And the Panther, after similar runs, is down 3.974. So you can see these two dropped much more quickly in voltage. The lower the voltage, the slower the car is going to be. So this is dropping off much more quickly than these. So this is going to maintain its performance longer. And this is a lower performance battery. So it's going to experience more voltage sag as you're running it. The voltage is going to dip under load more, which further reduces the performance. When both of these were fully charged, this was still over 2 miles an hour faster than these, and that's because the voltage of these, while fully charged, are the same. Under load, these dip much more, reducing the speed of the truck. So that's the difference between a high performance battery and low performance batteries. Well, there we go. Some solid runs in the HBX 2997A, 59 miles an hour on 4S with that Turnigy Panther battery. And the Turnigy 3S Panther battery outperformed my previously highest performance 3S 2200 mile LIPO, which was that Lipeiror. Both of them are solid, but the Panther is about a mile an hour quicker, so that's definitely significant. Can't wait to get some taller gearing in here. We'll keep pushing it, see how fast we can get it. And I have a high performance Turnigy 3650 5400 kV motor I want to run in here. I ran a XT motor with the same specs in here before, got it up to 63 miles an hour on 3S, 65 miles an hour on 4S, but it was spinning way too fast on 4S. The motor seized and it shredded my gears. The motor was destroyed. So I won't be doing that again, but with the taller gearing on 3S and that motor, I hope to get this truck up to 70 miles an hour. So that's my ultimate goal. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.